Today we are counting down the top 5 features of the Oppo Find X9 Ultra. And let me say this early, this is not an ordinary flagship. This is the type of phone built to challenge everything. iPhone, Galaxy Ultra, and every other premium device in the market. We are going from feature number 5 all the way to feature number 1, and feature number 1 may be one of the biggest reasons camera lovers pay attention to this phone. So let's begin with feature number 5. Feature number 5 is the build quality. The Oppo Find X9 Ultra is immediately a premium device. You can feel it before you even turn it on. It uses Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the front, an aluminum frame, and depending on the version, you get either glass back or eco leather. That gives buyers two different personalities, one sleek and reflective, one softer and more luxurious. But there is something else you notice. The weight at 235 grams. This is not a light phone. This is a serious flagship. It feels dense, solid, substantial. Some people love that because it feels expensive. Others may find it heavy. But either way, you know you're holding premium hardware, and then there's protection. You get IP68 and IP69. So dust resistance, water resistance, and protection against high-pressure water jets. That means the Find X9 Ultra is not just beautiful. It is built for real life. Feature number 5 is premium craftsmanship with confidence. Feature number 4 is the display. And this is one of those screens that reminds you how far smartphones have come. You get a huge 6.82-inch LTPO AMOLED panel with a sharp 1440 by 368 resolution and around 510 pixels per inch. That means text looks crisp, images look clean, and details pop. But the real story is fluidity. You get 144 Hz refresh rate, so scrolling, gaming, animations all feel incredibly smooth. And because it uses LTPO technology, the refresh rate can intelligently adapt, helping battery efficiency. Brightness is also strong, 1800 nits high brightness mode and 3600 nits peak, so outdoor use stays excellent. You also get Dolby Vision and HDR10 plus support. That means supported content can look richer, more dynamic, more cinematic. So if you watch movies, stream content, or care about display quality, this phone delivers flagship visuals. Feature number 4 is a screen designed to impress daily. Feature number 3 is raw performance. The Oppo Find X9 Ultra uses the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, a flagship chipset built on 3nm technology. This is top-tier hardware. So what does that mean? It means speed. Apps launch instantly. Heavy multitasking feels effortless. Demanding games run smoother, and long-term performance should remain strong. You also get the Adreno 840 GPU, so graphics performance gets a serious boost. For gamers, this matters. For creators, this matters. For people who keep phones for years, this matters even more because strong chips age better. Pair that with up to 16 GB RAM and UFS 4.1 storage. And the phone feels built for power users. If you edit video, use many apps, game hard, or simply hate lag, this feature alone makes the phone attractive. Feature number 3 is performance without compromise. Feature number 2 is where the Oppo Find X9 Ultra becomes dangerous, the camera system, and honestly, this looks like camera hardware from the future. You get a 200 megapixel main sensor with a large 1/1.12-inch sensor size. That is huge. Large sensors usually help with light capture, depth, and stronger image quality, but it doesn't stop there. You also get a 200 megapixel periscope telephoto with 3x optical zoom. And then a second periscope camera, 50 megapixels with 10x optical zoom. That means this phone gives you layers of zoom options. Near subjects, portrait range, far distance, extreme zoom, and then there's a 50 megapixel ultra wide. So this setup covers almost everything. Travel photos, street photography, portraits, architecture. Wildlife, events, you also get Hasselblad color calibration, which helps color tuning and photographic character. This is not a casual camera setup. This is enthusiast level ambition. Feature number 2 is one of the most complete mobile camera systems you can buy. Feature number 1, and the best feature of the Oppo Find X9 Ultra, is video capability. Because many phones take good photos, but fewer phones take creators seriously. This one does. You get 8K at 30 frames per second, 4K at 30, 60, and 120 frames per second. You also get 1080p up to 240 frames per second. So slow motion options are strong, but it goes deeper. You get Dolby Vision HDR video, 10-bit recording, OLOG 2, and cinematic LUT support. That means more flexibility in editing, better color workflows, and a more professional production pipeline. If you create content for YouTube, Instagram, commercial work, travel films, this matters. Most people will never touch these features, but creators will appreciate them immediately. And stabilization is also here with Gyro AIS, so handheld footage can look smoother. Feature number 1 turns this phone into a creative tool, not just a communication device. So after counting down all 5 features, the Oppo Find X9 Ultra is clearly aimed at premium buyers. It gives you a serious display, flagship power, one of the craziest camera systems in mobile, and advanced video tools. This is not for everyone. It is big, heavy, and likely expensive. But if you want top-tier hardware, this phone deserves attention. If you enjoyed this top 5 countdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more smartphone breakdowns like this.